Forge Gang, Foot Clan, let's go. I'm still a hard man, let's go. Alright, cool. Audio works. I just gotta share it to X. X. It's Butcher's Crossing, Chapter 12. Chapter freaking 12. What do you think about that, bud? Let me see. Share it there. Oh, and I'll share it to Telegram. It's the only other place. Let's go! Had to reach into the vault and dig out Butcher's Crossing. Warhammer just beat Grand Theft Auto 5. So that's pretty cool. Where's Telegram? There. Alright, so it's been quite a long time since I streamed this game or this book. So, bear with me. I've got it all queued up though. Make sure my audio is still kicking. Let's go. Let's go, audio. And I can actually check my chat while the Audible plays. I'm pretty sure. But I gotta turn my Bluetooth off. Audio is good. We're on hardcore. Cause we're hard, man. Let's go. The bounty target was last seen near Rancho Pavlo. What we got here? Revolver ammo. Okay. I'm gonna get the book up. Bluetooth off. Okay, so Bluetooth's off. So you should be able to hear the book.
Chapter 7. On the morning of the third day, Andrews turned weakly under the weight of the snow and burrowed through the long drift that had gathered at his head.
Tell me if it's audible. Get it?
Which even in sleep enveloped the thin edge of warmth his body managed to maintain. He flinched and closed his eyes, hunching his neck into his shoulders as his flesh came against the packed coldness of the snow.
Eva in peril.
When he came from under the snow, his eyes were still closed. He opened them upon a brilliance that seared them over for an instant with white hotness. Though melting snow clung in patches to his hands, he clapped them over his eyes and rubbed them until the pain subsided. Gradually, by
$200?
open a little at a time,
Pay Mario the $200 fee?
When at last he was able to look around him, he viewed
How much money do I even
a
have?
world that he had not seen before. Under a cloudless sky and glittering coldly beneath a high sun, whiteness.
I need to pay Mario for freedom instead.
It lay
Oh, bitch.
drifted about the site of their camp and lay like movement
Whoa.
frozen in waves and hillocks over the broad sweep of the valley. The mountainside, which had defined the valley's winding course, now was softened and changed. In a gentle curve, the snow lay in drifts about the dark pines that straggled from the mountain into the flat valley, so that only the tips of the trees showed dark against the whiteness of the snow. The snow was gathered high upon the mountainside, so that no longer did his eyes meet a solid sheet of green. Now he saw
De
each
Santa.
tree sharply defined against the snow which surrounded it. For a long time he stood where he had come out of his shelter and looked about him wonderingly, and did not move, reluctant to push through the snow which bore no mark of anything save itself. Then he stooped and poked one finger through the thin crust in front of him. He made his hand into a fist and enlarged the hole his finger had made. He scooped a handful of the snow and let it trickle through his fingers in a small white pile beside the hole from which he had scooped it. Then, weak from lack of food and dizzy from his days and nights of lying in darkness, he stumbled forward a few steps through the waist-high drift. He turned around and around, looking at the land which had become so familiar to him that he had got out of the habit of noticing it, and which now was suddenly strange to him. So strange that he could hardly believe that he had looked upon it before. A clear and profound silence rose from the valley above the mountains and into the sky. The sound of his breathing came loudly to him.
Alright.
He held his breath to gather the quality of the silence. He heard the slither and drop of the snow as it fell from his trouser legs into the harder snow packed around his feet. In the distance there came the soft, echoing
Picking
slap
our
of a branch that
flowers like in Shinmu.
snow. Across the camp from the drifted corral came a sharp snort of a horse, so loud that Andrews imagined for a moment that it was only a few feet away. He turned toward the corral, expelling his
Oh, I
cloud.
can't run him over.
Beyond the drifted snow, he saw the horses moving. Gathering air into his lungs, he shouted as loudly as he could. And after he had shouted, he remained with his mouth open, listening to the sound of his own voice that boomed as it roared. And after what seemed to
Oh no, come back, dude.
trailed into the silence, dispersed by distances and absorbed by the snow.
This is nasty.
He turned to the mounds of snow under one
Damn
of
it.
which he had lain for 2 days. Under the other, Miller and Charlie Hodge still lay. He saw no movement. A sudden fear caught him, and he took a few steps through the snow. Then he saw a tremor, saw the snow break from above the mound, and saw the break lengthen toward him. Miller's head, black and rough against the smooth whiteness from which it emerged, came into sight. The heavy arms, like those of a swimmer, flailed the snow aside. And Miller
We need to
stood
go
upright
to
and
freaking
furiously.
Puerto
After a moment, he squinted at
Orgullo.
Andrews and said hoarsely, his voice wavering and
Or, what
unsure,
is that?
"You
Calera?
awake, boy?" "Yes," Andrews said. "You and Charlie?" Miller nodded. He looked across the expanse of their campsite. "I wonder how, Fred."
Scared everybody away.
Likely as not, he froze to death. "The last I saw them settled in over there," Andrews said, and pointed toward the chimney rock, around which they had earlier arranged their camp. They walked toward it, their going uncertain. They sometimes plowed through drifted snow that came above their waists, and sometimes easily in snow that barely reached the middle of their calves. They went around the high rock, poking cautiously at the snow with their boots.
So these guys went on this wild goose chase for these buffalo. And they found them. And they're just like having a field day. And they're like, yeah, we're going to be so rich when we get back. And they get snowed in. So they've been, you cannot travel unless you have enough money to pay. Well, I mean, how much money do I fucking have, dude? Like,
Walking is free, amigo. I am not.
okay, whatever, fucking bastard. I guess we're riding the fucking horse there. All the way across the fucking map.
"I'll tell him where he is now," Miller said. "We might not find him till the spring thaw." But as he spoke, Andrew saw the snow move
Well, this guy's
very
back.
close to the side
Let's
of
not
the
shoot
rock.
the armadillo.
"There he is," he shouted. Between Miller and Andrews, a rough shape came up through the snow. instant, Andrews drew back in fear, thinking irrationally that somehow a buffalo was rearing itself upward to confront them. But in the next instant, Schneider had thrown aside the skins in which he had wrapped himself like a mummy, and was standing blindly between them, his eyes screwed shut, an expression of pain furrowing the flesh between his eyeballs.
It's probably like frozen solid.
Jesus Christ, it's bright, Schneider said, his voice an unclear croak. I can't see a thing. Are you all right? Andrews asked. Schneider opened his eyes to a slit, recognized Andrews, and nodded. I think my fingers got a little frostbite.
I find the materials. I ain't even talked to you yet, dude. Return to Charles when you have 20 feathers, 4 beaver fur, and 10 red sage. Okay, I guess I already talked to him, but I don't have any recollection. But it has been months since I played this, so.
My feet are damn near froze off, but I managed all right. If I ever get thawed out, I'll know for sure. As
Okay,
well as they
over
could
here.
with their hands, their feet, and the folded buffalo hides that Schneider had discarded, the three men scraped away a large area of snow from around the chimney rock. Upon the frozen ground and over the charred, ice-coated remains of an old campfire, they piled what dry twigs they could strip from the snow-weighted lower branches of the pine trees. Miller dug into their cache of goods and found an old tinderbox, some crumpled paper that had not been wetted by the snow, and several unused cartridges. He laid the paper under the dry branches, worked the lead bullets loose from the cartridges, and poured the gunpowder upon the paper, crumpling more paper. He struck the tinderbox and ignited
Who's broke
powder,
now?
which flared powerfully, igniting the paper. Soon a small fire blazed, melting the snow that clung to the inward side of the rock. I'll have to keep this going, Miller said. It's mighty hard to start a
Dude,
fire in a
reload.
blizzard with wet wood. As the fire grew stronger, the men dug into the snow for logs and piled them wet on the fire. They huddled about the warmth, so close that steam rose from their damp clothing. Schneider sat on his buffalo skins and thrust his boots close to the fire, almost into it. The smell of scorching leather mixed with the heavier smell of the burning logs. After he had warmed himself, Miller walked across the campsite, following the irregular path that he and Andrews had made earlier, toward the place between the bales.
Got that good honor, boys.
Still lay. Andrews watched him go, following his progress.
For a remaster, it is pretty good. Like, it looks amazing.
The heat from the fire bit into his skin and pained him, and still he had the urge to get closer to
Still the same clunky mechanics, though.
the fire inside himself. He bit his lips with the pain of the heat, but he did not move away. He remained before the fire until his hands were a bright red, and until his face burned and throbbed. Then he backed away, and instantly he was cold again. Miller led Charlie Hodge back across the snow toward the fire. Charlie Hodge went before Miller, shambling loose.
Charlie Hodge is like the crazy old man with one hand that got,
Stumbling to his knees.
he lost to frostbite.
Once when the path turned, he plowed into the unbroken snow and halted and turned only when Miller caught at him and turned him gently back. When the two men came up before the fire, Charlie Hodge stood inertly before it, his head still down, his face hidden from the others. You don't quite know where he is yet, Miller said.
Yeah.
He'll be all right in a little while. As the fire warmed him, Charlie Hodge began to stir.
I just run that wolf over with my horse? No?
At Andrews, at
You can in the other
Schneider,
one.
Miller. Then he returned his gaze to the flames and moved closer to them. He thrust the stump of his wrist close to the heat and held it there for a long time. Finally, he sat before the fire and rested his chin on his knees, which he cradled close to his chest with arms folded tightly around them. He gazed steadily into the flames and blinked slowly, unseeingly every now and then. Miller went to the corral and inspected the horses. He returned, leading his own horse, and reported to the men around the fire that the others seemed to be in good
Because
shape.
we finished Blood Meridian. Listen to Blood Meridian already.
Their goods woods, he found the half-filled sack of grain that they had brought along
I'll
to
be
supplement
having
the
that.
grass diet of the horses. He measured out a small quantity and fed it slowly to his horse. He told Schneider to feed the others after a while. He let his own horse wander about the area for a few moments until its muscles were loosened and it had gained strength from the food. Then, scraping the ice and snow off the saddle and tightening the cinch around its belly, he mounted. "I'm gonna ride up toward the pass and see how bad it is," he said. He rode slowly away from them.
Take a drink once I get to frickin' De Santa Ana over here.
Lifting its forehooves out of the neat hole,
Riding all the way across the damn mat.
delicately placing them on the thin crust and letting them sink as if only by their own weight through the snow. After several minutes, when Miller was out of hearing, Schneider said to the fire, "It ain't no use for him to go look. He knows how bad it is." Andrews swallowed. "How bad is it?"
Oh, it's bad.
"We'll be here for a while," Schneider said, and chuckled without humor. "We'll be here for a spell." Charlie Hodge raised his head and shook it as if to clear his mind. He looked at Schneider and blinked. "No!"
Oh, you bastard.
Loudly, hoarsely. "No!" Schneider looked at Charlie Hodge and grinned. "You come alive, old man?
Horse
How'd you like
thief?
a little rest?" "Ow!" Charlie Hodge said. "Where's the wagon? We got to get hitched up. We got to get out of here." Charlie Hodge got to his feet and swayed, looking wildly about.
Damn Mexican trying to steal my horse.
He took a step away from the fire. "We can't lose too much time. We can't." Schneider rose and put a hand on Charlie Hodge's arm. "Take it easy," he said gruffly and soothingly. "It's all right. Miller will be back in a minute. He'll take care of everything." As suddenly as he had risen,
Miller's literally insane.
sat back on the
Driven
ground.
buffalo
He nodded at the
crazy.
fire and mumbled, "Miller, you'll get us out of here. You wait, you'll get us out." A heavy log thawed to wetness by the heat fell into the bed of coals. It hissed and cracked, sending up heavy plumes of blue-gray smoke. The three men squatted in the little circle of bare ground, which was soggy from the snow that had turned to water and seeped from the closely surrounding drifts. Waiting for Miller to return, they did not speak. Torpid from
Apparently there's a they're working on Red Dead 3.
lack of food, they did not think of
Why, I don't know.
feeding themselves. Every now and then, Andrews reached over to the thinning bank beside him and lethargically took a handful of
They just gave up on this game.
and let it melt on his tongue, trickle down his throat. Though he did not look beyond the campfire, the whiteness of the snow over the valley, cold and intensified by the brilliant sun, burned into his averted face, causing his eyes to smart and his head to throb. Miller was gone from the camp nearly 2 hours. When he returned, he rode past the campsite without looking at anyone. He left his trembling and winded horse in the snowbanked corral and
Almost there. Oh, there's
wearily
a plant.
up to where they waited.
Prickly pear I need.
Warmed his hands, black from the cold and ingrained powder smoke that remained on them,
Prickly pear.
and turned around several times to warm himself thoroughly.
There's one over here too.
After a minute of silence, Schneider
There's one
said,
over there too.
"Well,
They're all
how's
over
it
the damn
look?"
place.
"We're snowed in good," Miller said. "I couldn't get within a half mile of the pass. When I turned back, the snow was maybe 12 foot deep in places."
Shit. 12-foot deep snow.
Schneider, squatting, slapped his knees and rose upright. He kicked at a charred log that had fallen from the fire and was sizzling on the wet ground. "I knowed it," Schneider said dully. "By God, I knowed it before you told me." He looked from Miller to Andrews and back again. "I
Ben
told you sons of bitches we ought to get out of here."
Kai something.
"Now look what you got yourselves into. What are you going to do now?" "Wait," Miller said. "We get ourselves fixed up against another blow and we wait." "Not this fella," Schneider said. "This fella's going to get himself out of here." Miller nodded. "If
Miller
you
nodded.
figure any way, Fred, you
Oh shit.
Andrews rose and said to Miller, "Is the pass we came over the only way out?" Unless you want to walk up over the mountain. Take your chance.
Cowards die many
Good
times.
news, good news. The Coronel himself wants to speak to you. Come. Dámelo, dámelo, besito, besita. Don't be so conventional. Look at that ass, huh? Magnificent. I'll save her for later. Or I'll kill her and all her family. They're probably rebels anyway, huh? Anyways, it's good to see you, amigo. Good to see you. You know, you are a rare find. A gringo, who is also a friend of our country. Bienvenido.
Now wait a minute.
Welcome you.
Okay.
Relax, relax. I have some wonderful news for you. Quite wonderful, in fact. You know the men you hunt? They have been captured in Chuparosa. I want you and DeSanta to ride out there, and then you can take possession of them. It is my gift to you for all your help, senor. Although part of me wishes that you would remain here and enjoy more of our hospitality, huh?
Thank you. If it's all the same, I'd like to collect them in. I have a wife and son at home whom I miss.
Don't we all, amigo? Don't we all? DeSanta, I want you to take care of Senor Marston. Vámonos, cabrón, go! Adelante! Mi amor! Mi amor!
Come, my friend. It is time to bring this man to justice.
Come, my friend. It's time to bring this man to justice. Ride shotgun with the sand. Let me see. Make sure my audio's still going. Audio still good. Yeah. All right. Get back to the story. Accompanied to Santa Ana.
This is very good news, my friend. And I say the Coronel will find this man for you.
For your sake, you best be telling the truth.
You have my word.
After that trick you pulled on me with the munitions train, I ain't sure that means very much.
You have Espinosa to blame for that. Come now, John. After everything we've been through, I think we can trust each other, don't you?
How did you find them?
They were captured just outside Chuparosa. Every rat must come out of his hole eventually, being held in the church. A chance for them to contemplate heaven. Before you send them to hell, we have the area surrounded. Oh, cheer up, John. This is what you came for. You're so tense all the time. Come, let's have some fun. A little competition with my soldiers to see who's the best shot. What do you say?
Anything's better than talking to you.
Ah, excelente. Okay, each man gets 5 shots at the local wildlife. Whoever kills the most, I will give $25. Carlitos, tú primero.
Okay, so there's a bird, there's a bird, there's a bird.
You're not secretive. People might be more inclined to trust you.
Are you married? Or do you rape young girls like your colonel?
No, I could never touch a woman like that. It's not my way.
Bastard bird.
Son of the Cristo leader.
My wife and child have been taken from me. That's why I have to find these men.
I can sympathize with you, Senor Marston. I'm married to my country. And these rebel traitors, they're trying to take it from me. No,
Oh, hell yeah.
A woman can be a powerful force. Like my mother. Or a destructive one. Like my mother. I find it better to avoid them. So many strong men become weak by giving in to temptations of the flesh. Are you ready for another? Bastón Canizales.
Another one?
Estoy listo, capitán!
Oh, y'all shooting the horses?
So this means your time in Mexico is coming to an end.
I hope so.
You know, I will be sad to see you leave.
No, you won't.
You have helped many people, just like Coronel Allende was able to offer you this gift in return. One brave man.
Bastard.
Another.
Did your brave colonel ever leave his villa? I haven't seen him anywhere near a fight yet.
He's the military commander. He also governs the province. He must be protected, kept out of harm's way.
Abraham Reyes? Rebel leader? I hear he rides with his men.
And how would you know that? Reyes is a coward, blinded by love for himself. All he does is write songs and poems about winning battles he's never fought in. So we have one more? Molinas, sigues tú. I can shoot the wings off a fly, senor. see? Isn't this fun? Wouldn't you feel more relaxed?
Sure. Whatever you say.
You will when you have William Sung and his squad.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Our men have them completely surrounded. There's nothing to worry about. I promise.
Yeah, they got him completely surrounded. You've nothing to worry about.
Like the 20,000 pesos you promised when you sent me on a suicide mission with Espinosa?
Yes, it has been a busy time for you here in Mexico.
What do you mean?
I mean, you have built quite a reputation for yourself.
Just following orders, Captain.
So many stories of your brave exploits. Your actions will not be forgotten, compadre.
Bait. Don't have any Deadeye stuff. The hell, dude? Okay, well, I guess I can go back to the book now.
Schneider spread his arms out. What's wrong with that? Nothing. Miller said if you're fool enough to try it, even if you rigged up some snowshoes, you couldn't carry anything with you. You'd sink down in the first soft snow you came to. And you can't live off the land in the high country in the winter. A man with belly can do it. And even if he was fool enough to try that, you'd take a chance on another blow.
Here we
Did you
are.
ever try to wait out a
Well,
blizzard on the side of
in the
a
church.
mountain? You wouldn't last an hour.
They're in the church.
Right behind you.
Very reassuring.
And even if you was
This is it. Moment of truth.
Why are
Bill.
they in the church?
It is a good place as any to judge a man. Wouldn't you say?
Are they armed?
No, they're prisoners. Take a deep breath. Calm yourself. It would be like lambs to the slaughter.
Oh, this way? Alright.
Mr. Marston, gracias for your service to this land.
Oh, it's like a betrayal, you bastard Mexicans.
¡Levanten esta pizza, mierda! ¡Levántenlo! Marston, hey.
Son of a bitch.
You have betrayed this land enough. I hope you have a clear conscience, because you're about to meet God.
Ooh.
My brother, they will kill you if we don't get your ransom. Over here, I will free you.
Oh, is that, fucking, what's his name? Javier? Oh, Reyes. This is somebody completely different.
Lucky for you, I arrived when I did.
I guess we're even then.
Now find your weapons and fight these dogs.
Get your weapons back. Alright.
Kill these traitors! Mexico!
These are traitors to old Mexico here. Oh shit.
Screw it up!
There we go. Take out the Mexican army soldiers. Yeah, these guys were the ones that went against Texas and the Alamo, so fuck them. No. There we go. That's how you do it. No, he's getting a double barrel shotgun, buddy. Oh shit, I got him.
My brothers! Today, we have proven that the days of this evil regime are numbered. Soon, we shall be free, living together in a noble republic, justly ruled by fine men. But
Go.
el trabajo, the job is
Fine
not
men.
done. Our struggle is not over. We will fight all day and night until local tyrants like Allende are no more. And him and all his dogs are brought to the sword. We shall be free.
Well, it's like you're causing your own blood civil war there, pal.
In this land. And one day,
And one day soon we'll get
Allende will know justice.
chicles.
My brothers, fight on! In our hearts, we are all free!
I like execute style murdered that one guy.
¡Viva la revolución! ¡Viva México! ¡México! 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 ¡México!
Alright. Where's the store at? House. This is probably like a vacant property. I don't want to buy it. It's poppycock. Don't shoot nothing. It might freak them out and make them leave. What?
Only one way to find out.
Vamos, gringo! I wish everyone to see me be a hero.
Hero. Okay. Approach the X to start the duel. Oh shit, I forgot how to do this. Gonzalo Barajas. I've forgotten what to do. Like, what the fuck are you even supposed to do, bro? Go to sleep, dude. Save game. That makes time go by, I know. Game. No, I'm just trying to remember how to do fucking duels. Alright. Where do I need to go? I need to go over here. Reyes. Luisa Fortuna. Where the hell is that? Oh. I guess we'll go see who this is. I need to go to a store first, though. General store. Or maybe there's a general store here. Yeah, let's go here instead. This is on the way. Fucking horse, come here, man. Alright, make sure that the audio is still there. Audio is still good. Alright, make sure that the audio is still... Yeah, it's still good. Okay, so back to the fucking book.
Fool enough to take that chance without knowing the country you came out in. You might walk around for a week before you saw somebody to set you straight. There ain't nothing between here and Denver to speak of, and Denver's a long way off. You know the country. Schneider said. You could point us the way to go. And besides, Miller said, you have to leave the goods here. For a moment, Schneider was silent. Then he nodded and kicked at the wet log again. That's it, he said in a tight voice. I might have known. It's the goddamn hides you won't let go of.
A bunch of terrorists got killed today. That boat exploded trying to bring in drugs
Take anything with the horses.
to the US of A.
The cattle go off with the buffalo and the snow.
Boom, headshotted him.
Nothing to show for the whole tribe. That's it, Schneider said again, his voice raising. That's what's behind it. Well, the goods don't mean that much to me. I'll go by myself if need be. You just point out a route to me and give me a few landmarks and I'll chance it on my own. No.
No.
What? I need you here, Miller said. 3? He glanced at Charlie Hans, who was rocking himself before the fire, humming tunelessly under his breath. 2 men can't manage the wagon and the hide down the mountain. We'll need you to help. Schneider stared at him for a moment. You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
You won't even give me a chance. I'm giving you your chance, Miller said quietly. And that's to stay here with us. Even if I told you a route and some signs, you'd never make it. Your chance to stay alive is here with the rest of us. Again, Schneider was silent for several moments. At last, he said,
Hello, sir.
all right.
Hello, sir.
I know better than to ask. Now sit here on my ass all winter and draw my 60 a month, and you sons of bitches can go to hell. He turned his back to Miller and Andrews and thrust his hands angrily toward the fire. Miller looked at Charlie Hodge for a moment as if to speak to him. Then he abruptly turned to Andrews. Dig around in our goods and see if you can find a sack of beans. And find one of Charlie's pots. You got to get some food in us. Andrews nodded.
Okay,
and did
I want
as he
to buy
was
some
ordered.
shit.
As he was poking through the snow, Miller left the campsite and returned a few minutes later, dragging several stiff buffalo hides. He made 3 trips back and forth between the campsite and the place where the hides rested, returning each time with more. After he had made a pile of about a dozen, he poked in the snow until he found the axe. Then, with the axe on his shoulder, he trudged away from the camp, up the mountain, among the great forest of pine trees, the lower branches of which curved downward under the weight of the snow. The tips of many of them touched the whitened earth. so that the snow that held them down and the snow upon which they rested
What are your outfits?
eccentric and bizarre curves to which the trees conformed. Under the arches thus formed, Miller walked until it appeared as he went into the distance that he was walking into a cave of dark green and blinding crystal. In his absence, Andrews threw several handfuls of dried beans into the iron kettle he had dug out of the
Dried beans.
After the beans, he scooped in several masses of snow and placed the pot at the back of the fire so that the kettle rested against one side of the rock. He had not been able to find a bag of salt in the snow, but he had found a small rind of salt pork wrapped in oilskin and a can of coffee. He dropped the rind into the kettle and searched again until he found the coffee pot. By the time Miller returned from the forest, the kettle of beans was bubbling, and the faint aroma of coffee was beginning to rise from the pot. On his shoulders, Miller balanced several pine boughs, thick and heavy at the raw yellow butts.
Forge, what up, Coded Truth? What's up, bro?
Smaller branches and pine needles swept a heavy trail in the
I'm
snow.
still a hard man. Let's go.
Down the side of the mountain.
Gay.
Miller staggered the last few steps up the fire.
What's up, bro?
Bounds crashed to the snow on either side.
We're back with Red Dead Redemption 1 since Warhammer just beat Grand Theft Auto 5. I figured, why not? I'll keep it going, bro.
Beneath the grime and dirt, Miller's
Brought this game back.
He swayed for several minutes where he had dropped the logs, and then he walked with unsteady straightness to the fire that still standing.
This is that book about them buffalo niggas. They're trapped in the snow because they hunted too long.
His voice weak and empty, he said to Andrews, "Bring the cups." Andrews moved the pot to the edge of the fire. His hand burned on the hot handle, but he did not flinch. He nodded. "I found two of them. The others must have blown away." Into the two cups he poured the coffee that he had brewed. Schneider walked up. Andrews handed one of the cups to Miller and one to Schneider. The coffee was thin and weak, but the men gulped.
Thin and weak coffee.
Andrews threw another small handful of coffee.
The hell is this?
Go easy on that.
Father Abraham.
Hey, señor.
You want trouble, friend?
Manos arriba. Antelas.
Tranquilo. Tranquilo, amigo.
You tranquilo.
Tranquilo. Ya lo tengo.
Muévase, cabrón. Muévase.
El mundo es muy difícil. Tenemos que jugarlo.
The world is very difficult.
Ah, Mr. Marston, I knew you would come.
Thanks for the welcoming committee.
I'm sorry, we cannot be too careful. The world is very dangerous.
Especially when you greet it with a gun.
Please. Mr. Marston, my father was killed yesterday. The army found him and accused him of treason. They cut out his heart and fed it to their dogs.
Damn.
Allende.
Based?
Then he took the honor of 2 young girls.
Oh.
I'm sorry to hear that, Luisa.
Oof.
My father must not die in vain. His death must mean something.
It'll mean that war is brutal and unnecessary and good people die. And that's all it will mean.
That is not enough.
You know I'll do whatever I can, but I have problems of my own.
We all have problems. This is about the people.
The people.
My father died for his people. For these men and for millions like them, that they may be free.
While there are guns and money, there won't be any freedom, Luisa.
Mr. Marston, the movement is on the brink of great victory. Allende knows this and has sent for reinforcements. Abraham Reyes asked personally that you stop them reaching Escalera. They are coming by the old trail. You must ambush them.
I have my own family to worry about.
Dumb bitch.
I have lost my father. My mother is in the United States. My sister has fled. I have no family. Just because.
Just
Please.
just down for the cause.
You a good man.
Then I'm doomed. But I will help you, out of respect for your loss.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. Thank you. Let's go. We do not have much time to prepare the ambush.
What the? KT Foot Clan, let's go! Double barrel shotgun. Yeah, we're back, bro. You know I'm back.
His death must not be in vain. Now we shall fight even harder to win power for Abraham.
I admire your devotion.
He is a true revolutionary.
How you been, bro? You been alright?
Others before his own. A man who fights out of love rather than hate. But you know this already. I heard about the battle at Chuparosa. How he killed nearly 100 soldiers to save your life.
It'll go down in legend. I'm sure of that.
I'm sure of that, sweetheart.
In what way?
Sugar
You have
tits.
done so much for me and my family, but I still can't forgive you for
You helping the Mexican Revolution there, bud? Yeah, something like that.
That's it. Not to take sides. And certainly not to fight a war
But
that
those
isn't
are the
mine.
bastards that,
Makes no sense.
like these bastards that I'm helping were the ones that would replace the Mexicans that killed Davy Crockett at the Alamo. I'm really tired and cooked, but nothing bad happened. Well, that's good, bud. Glad you're here. Glad you're here too, Code. Foot Clan, let's go. I'm just printing minis and painting all day, every day.
You Americans forget too quickly. That is the problem. If it wasn't for your revolution, you would still be making tea for the English.
What the?
We knew where we stood. It's more difficult to understand why your own people treat you like shit.
It is the same here. We fought off the Spanish. We fought off the French. We even fought off the Americans. Finally, Mexico won its independence, and all we've done since then is fight each other.
At least you're keeping up tradition.
It will end when Abraham takes control. When the Spanish left,
At least you're keeping up traditions of fighting yourselves.
New paradise. One day, it will live up to its name.
Alright, you done talking there, you dumb bitch?
Up in both
Why
of
do
his
you
hands.
love the revolution so much, Mr.
Marston, you goober.
I guess I can't pretend to understand your country's politics.
But you think we are fighting for nothing?
Take no notice of me.
Damn it, they
I
keep
ain't got much
talking.
faith in power just now.
That is exactly why we must continue.
29 minutes and 1 second left on this
Never
chapter.
Really changes.
You are a man who has lost his spirit.
No doubt. I once believed it was possible to make a difference. The men I'm chasing, they did too. That if we spilled enough blood, we can change the way people think.
Revolutions are always won with blood.
And after the fighting's done,
Freedom.
we ain't never free.
Be honest with yourself, and you will be free.
That must be what I've
How'd
been
you
getting
free
wrong
these
all these
nuts?
years.
Got him. Okay.
Prevent his hands from burning and cupping it to gather its heat.
Thank you again for helping my mother and Miranda to escape. If only I'd sent my father as well.
You did everything you could.
They know nothing of my father's death. I feel terrible, but it isn't safe for them here anymore. After we win, they can return
Based
to
on
New
freedom.
Mexico.
What about you?
I will stay and fight. I am ready to die if necessary. Emilio too. We are a close family. Do you have children, Mr. Marston? Stop that! You have killed enough of my people.
What?
I have a son at home.
What?
And a daughter in heaven.
Freedom is a sham and a scam. Are those your people?
He's not much
She's
younger
saying
than
her
you,
people
but
are little dogs.
I don't know.
Okay.
He's still young. We try to protect him, give him a gentler childhood than what we
Like,
had.
what was that
Guess I
about?
failed at that.
What is his name?
Jack. Jack Marston. I
Jack,
ain't been
Jack.
much of a father. We tried to hide the bad from him growing up, but he saw things he shouldn't.
Children see more than you think.
That's what I'm worried about.
Mexican coyotes. Yeah, basically. Yeah, like that. Whoa. It got really meta really quick.
It is not far now. The army convoy will be coming from the east.
It's brilliant social commentary. It really is.
No, destroy them and kill everyone. Abraham wants to send a message. You have experience with explosives?
A little. It's been a long time.
Good, because we do not. You will man the detonator. My men are waiting there for us. They will also need your help setting up the dynamite.
I'll do my best.
We will do this for my father, John.
Juan. Alright.
There
Let
they
it
are.
boil longer. With his second cup of coffee, Miller seemed to regain some of his strength.
These men will help
He
you
sipped
rig
from the
dynamite
third
on the
cup.
road. Please tell them where to place it. I'll be waiting up above, watching for the wagons.
Okay. Follow me, gentlemen.
You are the expert, gringo? Pues where?
You're the expert gringo. Show the rebels where to. Juan Marston. Alright, let's go.
We must do this now.
Press triangle to mark the riggers to plant the dynamite on the road. On the road or like.
Hurry! We don't have much time.
Dynamite must be planted over. The riggers will bury it to hide it from the approach. Okay.
Start here. Another one here.
The location is not visible from the detonator. What?
I hope you know what you are doing. It's very near to the other one.
Spread out on the road, you have a greater chance of destroying the convoy. Well, you told me.
Here's good. And the last one here.
Good. Now go. Luisa is waiting for you at the top.
Must be a typo. I don't know. I got all the bombs by each other. Maybe I can just precision strike the fucking convoy here. Like it looks good. They remastered it good, but the fucking controls are so fucking clunkericious. I don't know. Ready the detonator. Gers.
Get ready.
Okay. Alright, well, while that happens.
Passed it along to Charlie Hodge, who sat still before the fire and did not look at any of the men. After his second cup, Schneider returned to the edge of the circle beyond Charlie Hodge and stared gloomily into the coals, which glowed faintly and grayly against the blinding whiteness that filtered through the trees, intensifying the shadow in which they sat. We'll build a lean-to here.
We'll build a lean-to here.
Andrews, his mouth loose and tingling from the hot coffee, said indistinctly, "Wouldn't it be better out in the open in the sun?" Miller shook his head. "In the daytime, maybe, not at night. And if another blow came up, no lean-to we could build would last more than a minute on open ground. We build here." Andrews nodded and drank the last of his coffee, tilting the cup up and throwing his head back so that the wind in the cup touched
What the fuck, dude?
the beans, softening the boiling.
The beans.
Though he was not aware of hunger, his stomach contracted at the odor, and he bent over at the sudden pain. Miller
Well, that
said,
went just to shit.
"Might as well get to work. Beans will be ready to eat in 2 or 3 hours. We have to get this up before night." "Mr. Miller?" Andrews said. And Miller, who had started to rise, paused and looked at
Got him?
Mr. Marston. We are a step closer to power.
Oh shit.
My father would be very proud.
I hope it was worth it.
I must return to Campo Mirada. Meet me there when you can.
No, I
will do
don't
my
think I
best to
will.
return the favor.
Da-na-na-na. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, there's no bodies to loot. There would be bodies to loot in the. Where's my damn horse? Alright. Want to go see this guy now. He's the leader of the revolution or whatever.
How long will we have to be here? Miller stood up and bent to brush off the black peat mud and wet pine needles that clung to his knees.
Peat mud.
From
Oh,
his
here's some
bent
bodies.
head and under his black tangled brows, he raised his eyes and looked directly at Andrews.
Whoa!
I won't try to fool you, boy. He jerked his head toward Schneider, who had
Boy.
turned in their direction. Or Fred, either. We'll be here till that pass. We come over and thaws out. How long will that take? Andrews asked. 3 weeks. The weather will do it, Miller said. But we ain't gonna have 3 or 4 weeks before winter sets in hard. We're here till spring. Or you might as well say
Shit.
goodbye. Till spring, Andrews said. 6 months, at the least 8 months at the most.
Damn.
So we might as well get ourselves set for a long wait.
Ah, here we are.
Andrews tried to realize how long 6 months would be, but his mind refused to move upon the figure. How long had they been here now? A month and a half? Whatever it was, it had been so
Oh shit.
work and exhaustion that it seemed like no period could be measured, thought about, or put up against anything else. 6 months. He spoke the words as if they would mean more coming aloud from his lips. 6 months.
6 whole months, nigga.
All right, Miller said. It won't do no good thinking about them. Let's get to work before this coffee wears off. The rest of the day, Andrews, Miller, and Schneider spent.
Wait a minute.
Lean-to. They stripped the smaller branches from the slender pine logs and piled them in a neat bundle near the fire. As Miller and Andrews worked on the logs, Schneider hacked from
This
the
isn't Dorian Gay. No.
youngest
I read Dorian Gay, bro. This is
even but relatively
This is Butcher's Crossing. I don't know if you remember, I was listening to Butcher's Crossing on the Red Dead streams because we finished Blood Meridian. So I didn't have a book to continue with the longest running series on the channel, which is Red Dead Redemption 2. Like Red Dead Redemption 2 outplayed fucking Blood Meridian. So I started listening to Butcher's Crossing, which is by John Williams, called Butcher's Crossing. It's another Western book. Judge What's-His-Face. Yeah, the Judge Creep. Freaking rapist. Child murder rapist.
slender thumbs. His
But
knives
yeah,
blunted
this is Butcher's Crossing. This is about hunting buffalo. Basically, the TLDR is Nicolas Cage goes on this wild goose hunt for some buffalo that say don't exist. They find them. They get trapped in the snow for longer than they expected. Survival, and then like Nicolas Cage goes insane. There's a movie by it with Nicolas Cage in it called Butcher's Crossing that's based on this book. In case you want to just watch it.
stone-like hides, and he had to sharpen the knife several times before it would peel off a single bone.
But the book is better. The book is a lot better.
After he had hacked a large number of thongs, he bent them so that they would fit into a huge kettle that he found among Charlie Hodge's things buried in the snow. From around the fire, he raked what dead ashes he could and put them in the kettle with the thongs. Then he called
Hey, dude,
Miller and
the hell?
Andrews over to where he stood and told them to urinate in the kettle. What?
What? Piss in the kettle?
Schneider said, grinning. You know how to piss, don't you?
You know how to piss, don't you?
Andrews looked
The Great Mexican Train Robbery. What the?
Tenemos que movilizar fuerzas en el extremo sur de la llanura para que los flancos del este y el oeste.
Where is Abraham Reyes?
Here, amigo, here. Well, look who it is. The American bandit turned bounty hunter who is about to win the Mexican Revolution.
I don't know about that.
Now wait a minute.
No, but I do, Mr. John Marston, I do. A man like you, or me, with just a few such men, I tell you I could rule the entire country. Hey, hermanos unidos, set my people free! Libre Mexico! Mexico! Libre Mexico! Mexico! Viva Revolución! Their energy is like food to me. I feel I was sent for them and they were sent to me.
Good for you.
No, good
When
for
I rule
you.
These people, I shall be fair and judicious and wise. How so, you ask? Very simple. I know these people. I know this land. In short, I can make them better.
It must be pleasant to be a man so at one with his destiny.
Ay, Dios mío, I don't do it for myself, John Marston. I do it for my people.
My people.
Well, exactly.
Well, me too, buddy. Me too.
Sarcasm, my friend, should be beneath a man such as you, don't you think?
Very little is beneath a man such as me.
Ha! Okay, well, in that case, I assume a little robbery will be a pleasant day's work. All in a good cause, of course.
What the?
Come, my brother. Let us strike while the iron is hot.
Fuck it. Why not?
Vámonos, mis hermanos. Ándale. Come on.
There's no auto follow like in Red Dead 2, which kinda
You
sucks.
must tell me more, John. Are my sources correct? Have you come to Mexico to murder your two best friends?
Not exactly. We were friends once. A lot's changed since then.
Now that we are friends, I hope you will give me some warning if you get a sudden urge to kill me.
You'll be the first to know when I kill you, I promise.
Which is accurate because this is supposed. This is
I'm not sure exactly where they
Red
were
Dead 2 is the
kept, but if
prequel to this
That much I
game, so
know
this is
already.
literally after
You
Red
told
Dead
me you
2.
found 'em.
And I will. I have my very best men working on it.
If I find out you're lying to me,
But it
Reyes,
was made
you'll really
first.
see the man I used to be.
I will give you your friends, I promise. Just give me time. So how did you meet this Williamson and Escuella?
We ran in the same gang
Escuella.
together, under a fella called Dutch. We were all
Dutch.
bad kids, lost, angry, and forgotten. He kind of saved us.
And turn you into criminals?
Dutch didn't
Like,
see us that
it's
way.
just like the name. You just heard Dutch here. You never really saw Dutch.
Who needed it more.
So
Might
he
see him
was a
later.
revolutionary too, like me.
I suppose he saw that the system of power was rotten, that good people had been crushed for too long, and he believed that change could only succeed if it was brutal and relentless. Make America what he
Just
felt it was
one
supposed to be.
more
I like the
score,
sound of this
Arthur.
man, Dutch. Another violent idealist. Where's he now?
Dutch
I
should
don't
be
know.
called
I gotta
Israeli.
find him once I'm done with them two. In the end, he went insane. Lost faith in everything. And everyone.
Well, I think he went insane in whatever that island you go to.
Cuidado, John.
Killed that old woman.
Of his poetic potential, I mean. He would make an excellent corrido.
A bullfight?
No, mi hermano. That is a corrida. No, a
Corrida.
is as Mexican as Mexico itself. A song, a poem, a story, a ballad, a musical tribute to a heroic man and their great
Maine.
There are
A heroic man.
written about me.
Remind me to stay away from men with guitars.
In a country where most people cannot read the newspaper, song is a powerful means of communication.
Oh, that's probably why the
Do what
shit's
we
so
can
loud
to
all the
battle
time.
lies and propaganda
With the
of
trumpets and
government.
the...
I know. I've seen your
They
posts.
can't...
About my legendary escape from from El Presidio, how I fought off 1,000 Mexican soldiers with my bare
Dutch
hands.
telling Arthur they need money while Arthur has $455,000 in his back pocket from side. Just one more score, Arthur.
It is bad enough he beats the people he swore to protect, but it is worse.
And like they made John look like a little bitch, like in the second one.
Made him that way, my friend.
Like he couldn't do shit hardly, like he was just a fucking cock basically. At least John had some fucking autonomy here.
And then the son takes his dog outside and rapes it.
That's a very specific example, Abraham.
Es una marioneta. How do you say a puppet? Everything he does is controlled by Sanchez.
Well, John has an arc.
They told us
Yeah, he
to
does.
make better here.
It just kind of gets lost in all the fucking Arthur dying shit and Dutch and fucking all that. And then like the very end is like fucking when they come and approach John. He's not a famous girl boss that starts all great or everything. No, he's not. He's a hard man. He needs to man the fuck up. Well, this is him manning the fuck up.
We have a plan?
I will explain when
Micah!
those supplies won't be arriving.
I figured as much.
Today, Allende will pay a high
Micah Bell. Chuparosa. That ending is fucking based.
So listen, this train is filled with valuable supplies we need, but it's also filled with government troops. We'll set up a very loud distraction. You can board the train, and then you can disconnect the army cars, huh?
Okay.
Okay, but listen, we've got to...
I don't know if you know the ending of this game, but I like the ending of Red Dead Redemption.
So easy.
Well, did I not promise you fun times, amigo? Eh?
Way more. I don't remember, bro. I don't really know if I remember the ending of this one. It's been so long.
Wait until I distract them, then get on that train as
But
fast
I
as you
do
can.
remember, but I hardly even remember the ending of fucking 2 either. That's why it's been so long since I played them, bro. Sneak onto the train. And there's so much to do in both of the games that it could look like me streaming it. Bro, it literally take me fucking a decade to do everything, you know? Oh shit. Just throw a knife. Are you gonna play the Undead Nightmare DLC? It's at, bro, I might play it during Halloween because I have like it like came with this like remaster. Like it's like the complete remaster with Undead Nightmare. So I might do that during Halloween. All right, how about we just. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna stab this guy. I'd recommend finishing the first game first. Oh yeah, I'm trying to, bro. Trust me, I'm trying to. I mean, I haven't been. Oh, what the? What was Foot Clan all about? It's Foot Clan, bro. It's like from the Ninja Turtles. He got bodied, bro. Yeah, I did. I wasn't even trying to. Get wrecked. Grossly was cringe, no offense. He was. None taken, because that guy was cringe. I did see your post on my stream the other day. Oh, whenever you were streaming, I couldn't even tell what game you were streaming, bro, but it was pretty fun. Looking like World War II shit, or maybe it was Stalker 2. Grossly is a shit human, yes. What the fucking hell, dude? Bruh. Sniper Elite 4. Oh, well, that was pretty cool looking, bro. Like, what the hell was that, man? 2017. What the? I used to love Sniper Elite. It went woke as fuck. Okay, I gotta watch out for this fucking guy. Whoa. Oh, shit. Fucking hell, dude. Every fucking black resistance officer is recording it in the Sniper Elite devs.
Looked at Miller. Miller said, he's right. That's the way the Indians
Pathetic.
do it. It helps draw the stiffness out of the hide. Women piss is best, Schneider said.
Women piss is best. What the? Hold up.
Solemnly, the three men made water into the iron kettle. Schneider inspected the level to which the ashes had risen. Shaking his head regretfully, he threw several handfuls.
Can you hear the story alright? Does it sound good? Loud enough? Oh.
He set the kettle on the fire and joined Andrews and
What the?
They cut the stripped logs to lengths and set 4 of them, 2 short and 2 long, in a rectangle before the fire. To secure the logs, they dug into the soggy ground, cutting through the spreading roots of the trees and breaking through scattered subterranean rock to a depth of nearly 2 feet. Into these holes, they set the logs, so that the taller
It is a bit low, but okay. If it was louder, it'd bury you. Oh, come the fuck!
Set into the ground, thus forming a sturdy box-like frame that slanted from the foot-high stubs at the rear to the height of a man's shoulders at the front. They lashed the branches with the
Alright, well that seems like a good place to be.
still so stiff they were barely workable. By that time it was mid-afternoon and they paused, nearly exhausted, to eat the hard beans that had been boiled.
The hard beans. This nigga eating beans.
Using whatever utensils they could salvage out of the snow, beneath which they lay scattered.
The beans without salt were tasteless.
Down and cleaned the heavy pot of its last morsel. When Miller, Schneider, and Andrew returned to their frame, the buffalo hide thongs had hardened and contracted and held the logs together like bands of iron. They spent the rest of the afternoon stringing buffalo hides to the frame, using the thongs which had softened in their bath.
Oh, you can pick up the knives from their bodies. That's cool.
and arranged so that in a wind they could be secured by long pegs thrust into the ground. The men dug
Take out the guards.
out of the snow, divided
Oh, I didn't even see him up there.
equally,
Holy shit.
spread them before the fire to dry. In the last light of the sun, which threw the snow-wrapped land into a glittering cold blue and a brilliant orange, Andrews looked at the shelter of log and buffalo hide that they had spent the day constructing. He thought, this will be my home for the next 6 or 8 months. He wondered
Well,
what
these
it would be
old ass
like living
men.
He dreaded boredom, but that expectation was not fulfilled. Their days were occupied with work. They cut narrow strips of softened hide in 2-foot lengths, scraped the fur from them, made 4-inch slits in the center of each, and wore these like masks over their eyes to cut down the blinding glare of the snow. From the pile of small branches of pine, they selected lengths tied upon them the last of the pine slits, using them as frozen snowshoes. Thin hard crust of the snow without sinking down into it. From the softened hide, they fashioned bodies starting like boots, which they secured to gather their legs.
Oh, come on, dude.
They cured several hides to supplement the blankets that had blown away during the blizzard, and they even made themselves roasting native rolls, served in lieu of greatcoats. They cut wood for the fire, dragging the huge logs through the snow. The area around the camp was packed and hard, like the icy surface.
KOP is live. That's what's up. I'll watch it later. I'm on a mission right now.
Once during a heavy wind that lasted half the night, and a dozen thick logs without once breaking into flames. The embers kept at a glowing, intense heat by the wind. On the 4th day after the blizzard, Schneider and Andrews took axes and started digging the woods to increase the stockpile of logs that grew beside the chimney.
I thought you guys hated
Miller
KOP.
announced that he would ride into the valley.
Warhammer hates KOP. I don't really, I mean, I've talked to KOP. I'm not really, like, Ninja. Take control of the engineer car. I've been keeping up with Zero sick tard shit.
He returned nearly 6 hours later, slid wearily off his horse. He tramped through the snow to the 3 men who waited for him around the campfire.
Yeah, I've just kind of been doing my own thing, bro. I don't care.
He said, they must have got out during the flow when paths were snow hit.
Care about a lot of sectored shit.
Got much meat left, Schneider said.
Pull the brake lever to steal the train.
More sack of beans.
Baby beans.
They saw it and gave him the heart.
I have been watching too much Blackpill shit on immigration. You know, the whole Dallas Cowboy documentary on Netflix got me back into football. Now, like, the Cowboys' first season game is tomorrow against the Eagles, I think, in Philadelphia. Nick Fuentes has had a good take on it. Nick Fuentes would never steal a train, which he could very easily do in Chicago.
Magnificent. Go ahead and blow the armored car and take whatever you need, my bro.
Nick Fuentes, it's tough when Nick Fuentes is as close as to our guys we got. A Mexican gay fed, planted dynamite on the armored car hatch. Tough.
¡No entres aquí! ¡O te la vas a perder!
He had a rant on blacks. It was fucking cooking. Loot the armored car. Supposedly they're making a GTA, not a GTA, a fucking Red Dead Redemption 3. I don't know why when they gave up on this game. Hold up. Move L to search for the first number. If dial is moved up, it must start over. Move left or right until 0 is the top. Okay. Yeah, I know how to do a lock. Move L to the right to find the first number. Dial was moved in opposite direction. Start over by resetting to 0. Okay. $60. 12, 14, whatever. Let's go. See, yeah. If you had a bike lock, you could probably just pick the bike lock by listening to the clicking chambers there, bud. Taking all that shit, nigga.
To the victor, the spoil.
Get us a deer.
Get us a deer.
We can live on fish. The lakes froze over,
Dinero,
but not
this
so
is a
they
great
know how to
day for
get
the
jobs.
revolution.
Did you see the stock? Snyder asked. Miller nodded. The oxen came through.
Oh shit.
Not a bad day of robbing the establishment to give to the poor, eh, Mr. Marston?
Very noble, I'm sure, but I need to know where Williamson and Escuela are holed up.
All in good time, amigo.
Man, you're wasting my
I'm
time.
off to deliver these goods. I'll see you back at the ranch. Oh, my spies tell me they soon will have the information you need.
And like, I think in Red Dead Redemption 2, it shows you how John got that, but he might already have that scar on his face. But I'm pretty sure that he gets that scar in 2, or it shows you how he gets it in 2 or whatever. Alright, let's go talk to Luna Fortuna. Luna Fortuna. Yeah, my fucking ass. He gets it in 2. Well, yeah, 2, but like, really, like, so he's had it. You know. Alright. Still got 17 minutes on this chapter.
The snow's blowed away enough.
It might have been the wolves in the snow where Arthur's... It was probably the wolves, the snow wolves, and where Arthur finds him in the snow. You remember where Arthur finds him in the snow and he was like, oh yeah, I got fucking attacked by wolves, so I went out on this fucking ledge to get away from the fucking wolves? I think that's what it was, wasn't it? Arthur has to save his ass, and I'm like, bro, come on, like...
Fred, I swear you ain't got a cheerful bone in your body. Well, this ain't bad. What's that? I recollect one winter I got snowed in up in Wyoming all by myself. Clean among the timberline and no way to get down. So high there was no game. I lived all winter off my horse.
Nah, bro, wolves are no joke. I know that, but like, it was like Arthur having to save him. It was like Arthur having to save John from some fucking wolves. You know, but in like John's like out on a fucking frozen ledge. It's like John would be able to fucking deal with this. He's John fucking Marston. He is the original fucking character that we played as. He's the man. You know, besides like the other like bounty hunter. It was like bounty hunter or something. Red Dead Revolver or Red what was it? They spook horses. I forget the other games that didn't have like the Red Dead title, but it was like Revolver or some shit like that. But yeah. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette in a second. Once I get to Luna Fortuna. On PS2. Yeah, I forget the name of it. I'm gonna chill right here in this orchard. And I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. And I'll be right back.
Through his apparent resolve to have little to do with the others in the party,
1 sec.
he got into the habit of talking to himself. Once Andrews came upon him and heard him speaking softly, crooningly, as if to a woman. Embarrassed and half afraid, Andrews backed away from him, but Schneider heard him and turned to face him. For a moment, the two men looked at each other. But it was as if Schneider saw nothing. His eyes were glazed and empty. And after a moment, they turned dully away. Puzzled and concerned, Andrews mentioned Schneider's new habit to Miller. Nothing to worry about, Miller said. A man by himself gets doing that. I've done it myself. You got to talk, and for 4 men cooped together like we are, it ain't good to talk too much among themselves. Thus, much of the time, Andrews and Charlie Hodge were left to themselves at the camp, while Miller hunted and Schneider wandered alone, speaking to whatever image floated before his mind. Charlie Hodge, after the first numb shock that came with his emergence from the snow, began slowly to recognize his surroundings and even to accept them. Among the debris of the camp that remained after the flurry of the blizzard had spent itself, Miller had managed to find 2-gallon crocks of whiskey that were unbroken. Day by day, he doled this out to Charlie Hodge, who drank it with the weak, thin, bitter coffee made by boiling over and over the grounds used the previous day. Warmed and loosened by repeated doses of the coffee and whiskey, Charlie Hodge began to stir a little about the campsite. Though at first he would not go beyond the wide circle between their shelter and the campfire, which had been melted of the snow by the heat and their tramping upon it. One day, however, he stood bolt upright before the campfire, so suddenly that he sloshed and spilled a bit of his coffee and whiskey. He looked around him wildly. Dropping his cup to the ground, he slapped his hand about his chest and thrust it into his jacket. Then he ran into the snow. Falling to his knees near the large tree where he had kept his goods, he began scrabbling in the snow, poking his hand downward and throwing the snow aside in small, furious flurries. When Andrews went up to him and asked him what the matter was, Charlie Hodge croaked only over and over, "The buck, the buck," and dug more furiously into the snow. For nearly an hour he dug, every few minutes running back to the campfire to warm his hand and the blue puckered stump at his wrist, whimpering like a frightened animal. Realizing what he was after, Andrews joined him in his search, though he had no way of knowing where he ought to look. Finally, Andrew's numbed fingers, pushing aside a cake of snow, encountered a soft mass. It was Charlie Hodge's Bible, opened and soaked in a bed of snow and ice. He called to Charlie Hodge and lifted the Bible, holding it like a delicate plate in his hands so that the soaked pages would not tear. Charlie Hodge took it from him, his hand trembling. The rest of the afternoon and part of the next morning he spent drying the book page by page before the campfire. In the days thereafter, he filled his idleness by sipping a weak mixture of coffee and whiskey and leafing through the blurred, soiled pages. Once, Andrews, tense and near anger because of his inactivity and the silence that came upon the camp in Miller's absence, asked Charlie Hodge to read him something. Charlie Hodge looked at him angrily and did not answer. He returned to his Bible and thumbed through it dully, his forefinger laboriously tracing the lines and his brows drawn together in concentration. Miller was most at ease in his isolation. Away from the camp in search of food during the day, he always returned shortly before twilight, appearing sometimes behind the men who waited for him, sometimes in front of them, but always appearing suddenly, as if he had thrust himself up out of the landscape. He would walk toward them silently, his dark, bearded face often shagged and glittering with snow and ice,
All right, I'm back.
and drop wherever he could kill upon the snow near the campfire. Once, he killed a bear and butchered it where it fell. When he appeared with the huge hindquarters of the bear balanced on each shoulder, staggering beneath their weight, it seemed to Andrews for an instant that Miller himself was some great animal, grotesquely shaped, and small head hunched between tremendous shoulders, bearing down upon them. As the others wheeled on their steady diet of wild meat, Miller's strength and endurance increased. After a full day of hunting, he still dressed his own kill and prepared the evening meal, taking over most of the duties that Charlie Hodge seemed no longer capable of performing. And sometimes late...
Captain DeSanta's downfall.
John! Thank God you have come. That wretched animal DeSanta has been sent to oversee a massacre in El Sepulcro. Come, we must stop him and finally kill that vermin and all of Allende's other followers. Hurry, I don't know how much time we have.
Ride to Sepulcro.
We don't have time to think about this. Maybe DeSanta can tell you where to find Javier Escuela.
And the men who stayed by the warmth of the campfire could hear the sharp, hard ring of cold metal biting into cold pine. He spoke infrequently to the others, but his silence was not of that intentness and desperation that Andrews had seen during the hunt and the slaughter of the buffalo.
Come on!
In the evenings, hunched before the fire that reflected upon the shelter behind them and returned the warmth to their backs, Miller stared into the yellow flames, whose light flickered over his dark, composed features. Upon his flat lips there was habitually a smile that might have been of contentment. But the pleasure he took was not in the company, even silent, of the other men. He looked at the fire and beyond it into the darkness that was here and there lightened by the pale glow of moon or stars upon the drifted snow. And in the morning, before he set out for his hunting, as he fixed breakfast for the men and himself,
he won't get away this time.
His tasks with neither pleasure nor annoyance.
He's hardly worth hating. I just want to
Oh, this is the guy that betrayed me. Betraying Mexican coward. Papa John said nothing wrong. No, Papa John is right. I always go to Papa John's if I can.
Alright.
Papa John's is based.
Tell your men not to open fire till I make a move. We don't want to give him a chance to escape. And leave DeSanta to me. I need him alive.
You will wait for your lead, señor. En el nombre del gobierno provincial.
Nah, bro, I will not change your mind. Because Papa John said nothing wrong.
¿Tienes algunas últimas palabras? No.
Bastard.
Quick!
Alright, it's gonna be a good old-fashioned barn burner, boys.
Time to finish this. Get back here, you snake!
So he can't escape. Come here, you bastard.
Touch me, and you're a dead man.
He's running away like a coward.
It's no use running, Santa.
Shot him in the ass, too.
You the man. My men will kill you. If you kill me, you have the entire Mexican army after
The
you.
Mexican army.
This will all be over soon.
Let me go. I am begging you.
Why don't you beg these nuts, bitch?
You're angry. I can understand that.
Where is he? Bro, what the fuck?
If you don't stop that, you ain't gonna live! It's you first, then Alinde! Falling off a horse. Rosa!
Shot him in the fucking leg. See, I didn't shoot him in the chest. Like that's cool that like the appendage system worked.
Spare me, and I will make you a rich man.
There we go.
And the bullet wound's still in his leg.
Come on, think about what you are doing.
The hell? Last sector thing I saw was Shaggy doing so much streams in his boat on stream and saying over and over he fucked everything up. I don't know what the fuck he was going on about. Yeah, I heard about it. Didn't watch it. I heard about it. Fucking Shaggy, you know. He was fighting with that Bells woman again. Let's fuck this Mexican spick up.
is Javier Escuela. Wait. Okay, all right. Shit. All right.
Axel called him, I noped out.
It's hold up there. Now hurry up and kill me. Or just let me go, okay?
Can we kill this piece of shit now, senor? Or would you like the pleasure yourself?
You don't have to do
Kill said Eder or walk away and let the rebels take care of him. Chat, this is your moment. Press 1. Press 1 to finish him for negative honor. Press 2 to let the rebels.
Just leave me here.
Let the rebels do their job, boy.
If
All
you
right.
don't kill him, we will.
Easy, partner.
¿Qué haces?
Quick is too good.
I told you what you wanted.
He's all yours, fellas. I got what I need.
Esta es para México. It is done. Come on. Now we find your friend.
Ride to Casa McGuardia. He didn't even get no honor for that. Like, what the hell?
Thank you, compadre. It should really have been you.
I don't like to kill
Whoa.
a man on his knees, even if he does deserve it.
There is no time to stop. That man is responsible for hundreds of innocent deaths, maybe thousands. He will.
This guy's fit for that
will,
guy.
my friend.
Espinosa is dead. De Santa is dead. The army is without leaders. We must move on Allende now before it's too late.
These guys would fucking kill MS-13. You know. These guys would hate MS-13.
We was friends once, long time ago. Not anymore.
Old friends make their worst enemies.
You're telling me.
Escuela is known in this province. He was a revolutionary once, but then he went to your country. Now they say he kills for anybody who will pay.
That sounds about right.
I don't know, they're literally just saying. True. No love for beans. We're the bibba beans. Well, you know who's eating beans like a motherfucker right now? KT Miller and Andrews and Charlie Hodge. Because they, I think one of them said they killed a bear or something. I don't know. I was listening while I was trying to smoke a cigarette. But they got like strips of meat and shit. Like, what's going on?
This place is deserted. Is it always this quiet?
Defeat the Mexican army soldiers trying to capture you. What? Fuck all that. Bear nuggies. Oh. Oh, get in. Oh, now this is cool. Hold up. Oh. Oh, shit. I should have just stayed with my fucking pistol. Damn it. Why does Javier got the fucking Mexican army on his side now? I don't understand. He was with Dutch and shit. Now he's got the Mexican army revolutionaries on his side. What is going on?
Andrews watched
I know you're here.
and waited. Sometimes at night, others
Whoa.
Suddenly sprang up, whistled and moaned around the corner.
Bitch. Oh, y'all sent the women out. Bastards. Y'all are some fucking bitches. They sent the women out to get shot first.
Go outward into the dark among the wind and the snow and the featureless sky, where he was whirled blindly through the world.
To ambush.
Sometimes when he was near sleep, he thought of Francine, as he had thought of her when he had been alone beneath the great storm. But he thought of her more precisely now. He could almost bring her image before his closed eyes.
Hey, they want to be equal.
Gradually, he let the remembrance of that last night with her come.
Yeah, but they're not doing it to be equal. They're doing it to be like shitted like cowards. Many such cases.
Those eyes from looking beyond into the white waste of snow that diminished him. He saw Fred Schneider withdraw himself away from his fellow, as if his lone, sullen presence were the only defense he had against the great cold whiteness.
I'm gonna shoot that guy in the head. He's still alive.
Through the thin slits in the narrow buffalo skin that he wore almost
Hey, you lady.
tied over his eyes.
Hey, lady.
Javier Escuela. He hasn't been seen around here in months. You shut up this place for him, huh? I wouldn't spit on him if he was on fire.
I don't blame you. But Captain DeSantis said he was here.
And you believe him?
Well, I think about Trump sending troops to Chicago.
Go shoot up some place, Austin.
It could be a precedent to military law. Now, I don't like what Northern Reconstruction was whenever the Yankees, after the South surrendered to the North to save more lives. To save lives. The South literally surrendered to save lives and stop the Brother War. But then the Yankees put in the fucking Reconstruction, so they basically put military law over all the South to, like, military police them. Do I think that's fucked up? Yes. Do I think that was really fucked up? Yeah. You know, and that's why the KKK was basically made because of Reconstructionism. But should Trump send troops into Chicago? I mean,
Don't mention it, miss.
what? I think they gotta take care of the gangs in Chicago. There's this funny video that I saw on fucking X. Do I own this place? Yes, I own this place. Loot body.
Excuse me, partner. I ain't getting fresh.
But this guy was like that goes to these like just like he travels around and he went to Chicago and shit. Oh fuck. They killed her. Open armoire. I'm sick of brave, diverse gangs getting away with everything. Fuck your optics and your gay race. Hold on, KT, I gotta get my shit back up. Oh, fuck. I gotta check my audio and make sure it's still working after that. Fucking disaster. I gotta check my audio and make sure it's still working after that. Fucking. Alright, that's good. Alright, what you and your gay race agenda? Fuentes relies on like the gay race agenda a lot too, and he's like this fucking Chicagan audio triplicate. You know, it's Kino Audio KT. That's what it all stands for. Alright, so fuck all those guys, they're dead. Where do I need to go? I need to go to Abraham Reyes to get fucking Javier Escuela. Now, Javier is in Red Dead Redemption 2. He is. He is in Red Dead Redemption 2. Escuela, the Mexican, or does the fucking Indian change his name? They like he was a Mexican Indian hybrid. Was Javier the Mexican Indian hybrid? Find out soon on the next episode of Forge Ghost Z. I guess we can play the right. There's only 7 minutes left of this chapter.
As if it were something alive, as if it were something against which he was waiting to spring, biding his time. He had taken to wearing again the small pistol that Andrews had first noticed back at Butcher's Crossing. Sometimes
Butcher's Crossing.
His hand would creep up to his waistband.
Butcher's Crossing is where this like pipe dream was like, you know, dreamt up, and this wild goose chase that turned into a real thing, you know. Butcher's Crossing. Check it out. It's got Nicolas Cage in it, but the book is better. That's why I'm like playing the audiobook. This stream is brought to you by Audible. Audible, with over 10,000, 7,100,710 books online. Check it out, you know. It's not the Library of Alexandria or anything, but guess what? It can't be burnt down. Or can it? Alright, so back to the book.
Gently caressed the stock of the pistol. As for Miller, Andrews always paused when he thought of the shape he wished Miller to take. He saw Miller rough and dark and shaggy against the white.
Shaggy, no.
Like a distant fir tree, he was distinct from the landscape.
Fir tree?
An inevitable part of it. In the mornings, he watched Miller go into the deep forest.
Alright, I'm gonna go piss. I have to go piss.
Not so much go out of his sight as merge and become so intrinsic to the landscape that he could no longer be seen.
I have to go piss, so.
Again, as if he were a stranger, he thought of
To move this so it'll still, you can still hear the fucking book.
looking westward from the river at the land he was now in. What had he thought then? What had he been? How had he felt? He thought of himself now as a vague shape that did nothing, that had no identity. Once on a bright cloudless day that threw blindingly dark shadows over himself and Charlie Hodge and Schneider as they sat around the pale campfire, he had a restless urge, a necessity to get away from the two silent hulks on either side of him. Without a word to either, he strapped his seldom used snowshoes to his feet and trudged away from the camp into the valley. For a long time he walked, his eyes upon his feet that shuffled sibilantly through the crusted snow. Though his feet were cold to numbness above the snow, the back of his neck burned beneath the unshadowed sun. When his legs began to ache from the constant awkward shuffling forward, he stopped and raised his head. All around him was whiteness, which glittered with needle-like points of fire. He gasped at the immensity of what he saw. He raised his eyes a little more and saw in the distance the wavering dark points of pine trees that lifted up the mountainside toward the pure blue sky. But as he looked at the dark and bright rim of the mountain that cut into the blue of the sky, the whole mountainside shimmered, and the edge of the horizon blurred. And suddenly all was whiteness above, below, all around him, and he took an awkward backward step as a sharp burning pain started in his eyes. He blinked and cupped his hands over his eyes, but even upon his closed lids he saw only whiteness. A small, inarticulate cry came from his lips. He felt that he had no weight in the whiteness, and for a moment he did not know whether he remained upright or whether he had gone down into the snow. He moved his hands upon air, and then bent his knees and moved his hands downward. They touched the crusted softness of the snow. He dug his fingers into the snow, gathering small handfuls, and thrust his hands against his eyes.
I'm back.
It was not until then that he realized that he had come away from the camp without his snow blinders, and that the
He didn't have his snow blinders on.
unbroken snow had seared his eyes.
Seared his eyes.
For a long while he knelt in the snow, massaging his closed lids with the snow he scraped under his fingers. Finally, through barely spread fingers that he kept over his eyes,
Alright, I'm back. Here we go.
The dark mass of tree and rock that marked the campsite. With his eyes closed, he trudged toward it. In his blindness, he sometimes lost his balance and tumbled into the snow. When he did so, he risked quick glimpses through his fingers.
Alright, hush. The gates of El Presidio.
¡Ay! ¡Tú eres la mejor puta que he chingado!
México!
¡Qué rico! ¡Ay!
Now wait, wait a minute.
Oye, mamita, cuando te vea la próxima vez que sea un poco más durito, ¿ah? And I mean rougher, ¿ah?
What would your most loyal follower, Luisa, say about that?
Who?
Luisa, the girl from Campo Murata?
Her, a gentleman never tells, but she was a most wonderful... I just say she was increíble. Yes. Let me tell you something. I strongly recommend her. You take her when you have the chance, my brother.
She thinks she's your wife.
My wife? These peasant girls, they believe every word a fellow says. So naive. It's really quite charming. I love peasants. Don't you love peasants? I love them. They have such purity.
Who's this nigga like Che Guevara?
Marry a peasant.
Marry a peasant. Don't be so crazy. I'm gonna be the next president of Mexico.
Ambassadors, kings, other great men. The very thought that I would marry some peasant girl with a tight gun and the hands of a farmer. Well, I really don't think so. My mother,
What the fuck?
would turn in her grave.
Interesting.
But come on, let's run. I've got an amazing present for you, my brother, huh? Yes? The man you seek. Together, we will bring them to justice. Let's go.
Oh, I need you alive, buddy. So,
Today we will both have victory.
yeah, we're gonna both, maybe Luna Fortuna will get victory too. You fucking bastard.
Bien. Vamos, hermanos.
I'm not gonna skip the destination because I might have a deep conversation.
Word of your fight with Allende's men at El Sepulcro. Finally, De Santa is dead. But why did you not kill him yourself when my men gave you the chance?
I like that the game keeps your choices.
De Santa had given me what I needed. Or I thought he had.
A lot of young boys will sleep safer in their beds now.
De Santa was only following orders. He was dumb and loyal to his awful master. But that's all he was.
I know as soon as I start playing the book, they're gonna start talking again. Happens every time.
Abraham?
They are at El Presidio, John. Can you believe it? The place we first met. The scene of one of my greatest victories over Allende's traitors. You could not write a better story.
It's a story I want to finish.
It is a story we both want to finish, my brother. If my rebels can take El Presidio, then we can move on Escalera. The revolution is happening, John.
Are you sure they're there? Escuela and Williamson?
Javier Escuella is there. That much I am sure of. I don't know about Williamson.
Escuela will do for now.
I am told they paid Allende to hide them. They have been in his protection since you arrived in Mexico. You see, you should have trusted your brother, Abraham, all along.
When we have them, then you can start making me feel bad. Immediately after you thank me for everything I've done for you, amigo.
Amigo. Let's go to the El Presidio. Las Hermanas.
I heard the name Javier Escuella before. He is from this province. They tell me he was once a notorious bounty hunter and also one of the early revolutionaries.
That sounds about right.
All before my rebellious urges took hold, of course. I think I was still traveling in Europe at the time. I was living in Madrid with the ambassador.
He was living in Madrid.
That sounds about right as well.
Oh, like some Spanish prince or something. That's why he won't marry a peasant.
Or a romantic who wants to be a cynic.
Javier would die fighting for what he believed in. He had a lot of passion, but no love. Although he really admired Dutch, of course. But then we all did.
He was the leader of your little group of fortune hunters, ¿verdad?
When Dutch started falling apart, it hit Javier harder than any of them. He went crazy. It was like the one thing he'd ever believed in turned out to be a fraud.
You talk about him fondly.
It ain't exactly fun.
I'd marry a peasant. I would too, man.
But he never cared for me or anybody else. Not any of his so-called brothers. He left me to die when he had the chance to save me.
And didn't he teach you any Spanish during all this time you were together?
I'm a peasant, you know. Peasant is as peasant does.
To pay that cabron a surprise visit.
I ain't here for revenge. I just need him and Williamson.
It's a government scam. It is. It's all a government scam, Bubba.
So who was that girl back there?
Another loyal supporter of free Mexico. What? You want a name?
You can't even remember the name of the girl you're marrying.
Have you ever known Power, John?
I'm a semi-literate farmer and hired killer. I ain't in the power game.
Then you will never have the knowledge that any woman will bear your child. And for her, you will be an honor.
I've known about enough bastards without making too many more of my own.
A man like me cannot be with just one woman. It would be an injustice to the people I have devoted my life to serving.
You have an interesting way of serving the people. Kind of like a national gigolo.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're exploiting
my brother. If I can get noble blood flowing through the veins of peasants,
noble blood.
How great this country can be. An army of reyes, of kings.
I wish I'd never asked.
See, these niggas were forward their old eugenics projects.
Have you enjoyed your time in Mexico, John?
It ain't exactly been a vacation. Why are you talking like this is already over?
I don't know. One way or another, this might be the end. What do you think of the Mexican people?
They suck. I think that they suck.
But a lot of them tried to kill me.
Come, my brother. I know what you Americans call us. Greasers, sun greeners.
Ghost stopped himself for saying respect all women.
I don't care who a man is, what he does, or where he's from. If he treats me right, I'll do the same.
It's that simple for you, isn't it? You would make a fine socialist.
Fuck
What about the Chinese
socialists.
workers here? I hear you ain't exactly made them very welcome.
That is different. They are an inferior race.
You
Oh
have
shit.
all the makings of a great leader, Abraham.
The revolution is gaining momentum. Do you
Oh
have any idea
no,
how many
you're
times
helping
I
a
thought about the day
socialist
I will march into
who
the
says that
Galera
Chinese are
and storm
subhuman.
Allende's mansion?
I think I have some idea.
Soon it will be me sleeping on those silk sheets and the colonel lying with the cucarachas.
From what I've seen of Allende, you might want to wash those sheets.
There's this Che Guevara getting bombed. Like these fucking drug dealers got bombed on a boat yesterday.
Revolution begins with one person, John.
One person ain't gonna defeat
I,
the Mexican
I heard like
army.
some sniper, Arab sniper. It's not the Chinese. No, it was the Israelis.
If it does
Or
work,
ISIS, whatever. They drug smugglers. A sniper that would shoot children and
what will you do?
old elderly people to make the medics, like, kill the medics, lure the medics out and kill the medics. He died in it, supposedly. So, if he did, awesome.
I will delegate. I have to say, I am not usually in favor of American interference, but it will be sad to see you go.
Hey, but you see these nuts, bitch? Got
What will
him.
you do when this is over?
I want to go home, work my land, and grow old with my wife.
That is hard for me to imagine.
It's hard for me too, but I've pulled this trigger too many times now. I'm getting tired.
Well, get ready to pull it a few more times. El Presidio will be heavily guarded.
Oh, I think I got a few more left in me.
Yeah, bro, Sniper Boogeyman stories are that. They're just stories.
A famous outlaw come to die.
The Ghost
in
of
the
Kiev.
sunshine. I can
Ghost
always
of
see a
Kiev, buddy.
single American renegade on my
Miss
staff.
me with that guy has 3 kabillion kills. Ukrainian sniper Gustav? What do you mean, bro?
Let us just enjoy the silence, John. It is so rare that we have
That's
it.
straight up propaganda. Ganda. I'm gonna finish this chapter. There's literally 2 minutes left.
so that he could correct the direction in which he
Maybe they'll stop talking.
When he finally arrived at the camp, his eyes were so burned that he could see nothing, not even in brief glimpses. Schneider came out to meet him and guided him into the shelter, where he lay in darkness for the better part of 3 days while his eyes healed. Thereafter, he did not look upon the snow again without his rawhide binders to protect him. And he did not go again into the great white valley. Week by week, and at last month by month, the men endured the changing weather. Some days were hot and bright and summery, so still no breeze dislodged a flake of snow hanging on the tip of a pine bough. Some days a cold gray wind whistled through the valley, funneled by the long-reaching mountain on either
I
side.
almost got sniped once.
Snow fell, and on
Well, I'm glad you didn't, bro. I'm glad you didn't.
gently downward from a great white sky. And sometimes it was driven hard by various winds.
Hard.
Thick banks about their shelter, so that from the
Presidio
outside
is just up ahead. Prepárate, mi hermano. This is our time.
But bullet flew close to my face. Like, that's crazy, bro.
My men will launch a ruse attack on the side entrance to the fort. Meanwhile, you, my American friend, will drive this wagon at the front gate and jump off when you're close. It's been packed with 5 crates of TNT.
That sounds crazy. How long's the fuse?
Yes, like I say, fun times. It's plenty long enough, I think. I see you in there, amigo. Good luck, my brother. We will be right behind you.
What the hell? Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna finish this right here.
A hollowed cave of snow. The nights were desperately, bitterly cold. No matter how closely they put their bodies together, and no matter how heavily they weighted themselves down with buffalo hides, they slept in a tense discomfort. Day slipped into indistinguishable day, and week into week. Andrews had no sensation of passing time. Nothing against which to measure the coming thaw of spring. Every now and then he looked at the notches in a stripped pine branch that Schneider had made to keep track of the days. Dully, mechanically, he counted them. But the number had no meaning for him. He was made aware of the passing of the months by the fact that at regular intervals, Schneider came up to him and asked him for his month's pay. At such times, he solemnly counted from his money belt the money Schneider demanded, wondering vaguely where he kept it after he got it. But even this gave him no consciousness of passing time. It was a duty he performed when Schneider asked him. It had nothing to do with the time that did not pass, but which held him unmoving where he was. Chapter 8.
Chapter 8. It's really chapter 13 because the book is broke up into two different, like, the beginning and like the end. So it's like really it says it's chapter 8. It's really chapter 13 totally, but it's chapter 8 in the second part of the book. The second part of the journey or whatever. So yeah. We're on chapter 13. We're gonna get Javier. And I'm gonna end the stream, boys. I'm doing it for Texas. I'm doing it for Forge Gang. I'm doing it for the Foot Clan. Let's go! What the hell? What in the actual fuck just happened, bro? What was that? The gates of El Presidio. Bro, come on.
You can do this.
I know I can do it. I just want to get Javier, you fucking spick. You fucking knock me off. Get away from me, Dark Ninja. Oh my god, dude. Bruh.
Good luck, my brother. We will be right behind you.
Crash the wagon into the front gates. Nah, bro.
Remember to jump, my friend.
Well, if Dark Ninja would get away from me, fucking Abraham, fucking Reyes. Fucking get away from me, Raven, nigger. Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck him up.
We won't beat the army occupied, John. You go after Escuella. Too damn close. Una balacera que psycho, pendejo. ¡Álgame, no! ¡Gloria, fama y mujeres! ¡Árale! ¡No pueden ganar! ¡Para la gloria, compadres! ¡Órale! Go! Look for Escuella! We will cover you, my brother! ¡Pónganse al cubierto!
Hell yeah.
They let fools like you into the army now?
Fucker.
Playtime's over, kid. Sure is a lot of them.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Can't I fucking shoot the fucking gun?
Are you still in training? Oh, shit.
What? The fort has been lost.
Go look for Escuella! We will deal with these cabrones!
Search for the map for Escuela. Oh, is that what I gotta do? Okay.
That's too damn close. You couldn't shoot a fart out of your own ass.
Remember the Alamo, buddy? Yeah, this is basically what it was, but in reverse. Faster. Whoa. I have to go search somewhere else for him. What the fuck? Son of a bitch. I need to go piss, bro. I need to go piss, is what I need to do. I actually need to end the stream right there. But I haven't fucking finished the mission. So look, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go piss real fast. I'll be right back. It's over. No, it's not over. It's almost over. Just gotta go piss. I'm not starting another chapter. Alright. So don't expect that. But you are dead right now. Alright, I'm back.
Go find the escuela lie down. Leave the army to us.
I'll kill you! I know you're here, old friend!
Son of a bitch. I hope it's as good as Hollow Knight. I hope it's as good as the Weezus fucking third fight or whatever. Like no one cares about. Oh shit. I need to keep going. Back, you bastard. And another one. And another one.
Are you taking orders from Suits now? Come here. I've come for you.
Come for you, boy.
Hello, old friend. It's been a long time.
Hello, brother. It's good to see you. I heard you was coming. You took your time, no? Come on, you're not gonna shoot your own brother, are you? We was family.
Yeah, we were. Then you and Dutch went crazy and family didn't mean so much.
So now you do the government's work.
And what do? You just work for a different government.
Oh shit. Exposed.
Brother, I think we should go our separate ways, huh?
What you and Dutch did was wrong. And the way you left me was wrong. Now, I hate to judge, but as it turns out, it's you or me. The way I see it, might as well be you.
We thought you was dead, brother. I promise. I'm telling the truth. Besides, I can give you Bill. In Dutch. Dutch is in Colombia. I can take you straight to him. Hmm?
You left me to die?
Whoa.
To save your own skin, and now you expect me to care about you?
You got it all wrong, brother.
Oh, brother. Oh, no. Don't believe Bob the Mexican. Kill or hog tie Squala. Fucking...
It's over, old friend. I got you now. I'm taking you in, my brother. I'll let the others judge you.
Fucking retard. Sorry, horse.
Where's Bill, you son of a bitch? You think I won't kill you, brother?
He ain't here, brother. He's with Allende.
You're gonna be locked up for a hell of a long time. Unless they choose to hang you. Now stay put! I ain't here to kill you, Javier. This is
Suffer horse.
Whoa there.
Well, there's still a whole fucking firefight going.
Abigail wouldn't want this.
Abigail would have killed you already. She always thought you was a creep.
She always knew you were a creep. This makes me think it was like the Indian.
Oh, you piece of shit. Don't be sure about what you're doing, brother. You saw me out. Didn't that life we had mean nothing to you? Oh, you puto. Oh, one day, I promise you, you're gonna regret this.
One day's about all you got left.
I hope you and your wife and children rot in hell.
You know that life we lived is over. And when we was living it, it didn't mean nothing anyway. It was just an excuse, and we all knew.
What I knew is that you was always a puto. And you're still a puto.
Marston, come with me. The army sent reinforcements. Come.
Yeah, go with your puto.
Do not redeem, sir.
We have to hold the fort now. Use one of the cannons.
Use the cannon. Alright. Cannon, cannon, cannon. What's up that tower? Maybe it's over here. Really don't know. I think this is it.
They're here. I need you at the cannon.
Holy shit. Okay.
Es demasiado tarde, cabrones.
Okay. Who is loading this thing? Wipe out the remaining soldiers. Alright. Like, what the hell was that shit, bro?
Two old friends reunited. It is a beautiful thing.
Mr. Marston, fancy seeing you down here. I must say it's a pleasant surprise to see you.
You've done well, Mr. Marston. Now, Javier
Mr.
here
Anderson.
how far the hand of justice can reach. Come on, you. Get in the damn automobile.
Can we assume one of my commitments is cleared?
Unfortunately, nothing is cleared, John, until your obligations are met.
Pinker
We need you
pricks.
to find Williamson, then head to Blackwater as quick as you can. We have reason to believe that Dutch Vanderland is in the area.
Dutch?
Oh, your wife sends her regards.
Sons of Mexico, achieve it. Alright. How long have I been going, boys? 2:36:40. I finished the chapter. I think that's a good place to stop. Next time we get to play Red Dead Redemption 2. So yeah. I'm gonna shout out chat and I'm gonna end it. Pinker fricks. Interdimensional Lizard, let's go. Cut of Truth, Forge Gang, KT. I'm based in Arthurville. Yeah, but bro, Arthur was like a fucking retcon. Arthur was a retcon to John. Retcon John. Look at the dynamic, like the water on the camera, bro. KT, Foot Clan, let's go. Arthur was a king. Was. Alright, I hope everyone stays blessed, not stressed. Me and 3-4 are gonna maybe try and get a... I finally kind of figured OBS out a little bit. I got my mic to working on my computer. We might be able to dual stream. Hobbit Gang coming back, baby. So go on Cowboys, right on. Cowboys tomorrow on the NFL. At the Eagles. I'm not too excited about it. Tree Snore. Tree Snore is what Chauncey. that's why Chauncey got banned. Just Tree Snore. Nah, but really, whoa, alright. I'm John Marston, Micah Bell.